Hey guys, welcome back to our second episode of Coffee Talk with Stephanie
and Cameron.
And today's topic is don't become a real estate agent if...
I was trying to look kind of serious. Alright guys, so the first thing to keep in mind that you probably shouldn't become a real estate agent is if you're not prepared to be your own boss. So what do I mean by that? A lot of people hear you get to be your own boss and think, oh, that must be great. But you need to be really self-aware and honest with yourself. Do you have the discipline to be your own boss? Because most of us come from, I know I did, and I know Stephanie did, we came from a typical 9-to-5 job. We knew every day we go in, the tasks we have to do, somebody's telling us what to do and who to report to. And when you become a real estate agent, that's not there anymore. In my case, I have a boss that's kind of telling me what to do sometimes, and I sometimes think I'm the boss of her. But normally when you're starting out, you're a solo agent and you don't have anyone telling you what to do. So the first thing I say to keep in mind is be honest with yourself. Do you have the discipline to be your own boss?
So to piggyback off of what Cameron just said is everybody seems to think that you have this flexible schedule all the time. And it's kind of true, but we put a lot of hours in. So we went from a 9-to-5 at one point to sometimes we worked 50 plus hours a week. Doctor's appointments of the week, you know, we can kind of schedule around and be able to take our kids to, you know, doctor's appointments. We don't have to like miss games all the time, but there's times where, you know, we're writing offers at 9 o'clock or we might have a date night scheduled and we have to push that back because a property just hit the market and we have a buyer that just got off work and we have to run to see that. So there's gives and takes with our business.
Yeah, it's almost like what we like to tell people. It's, yeah, we traded in our 40-hour work week job for a 50 to 60-hour work week job. It's just which 50 to 60 hours do you want to work? You can kind of pick and choose to an extent.
Yes.
Yeah. Something else to keep in mind that you might not be ready to jump in the world of real estate is if you don't have your financial situation in place. And what I mean is, if you're coming from a normal 9-to-5 job, like most people are, is you're used to getting a paycheck every 2 weeks. Well, when you're getting started off in real estate, it's not uncommon that it could be 3 to 6 months before you get your first commission check. So do you have a savings in place? Do you have your nest egg where you can afford to do that? Or at least a spouse or someone else that has a second stream of income to keep the household running? Because if you don't get paid for 6 months, you're self-employed. This is like with any business owner. No one's paying you to do this job until you actually get a closed deal.
And to add to that, you also have to invest in your business.
Absolutely.
So you are putting a lot of money into gas, showing properties. You have to buy, you know, signs and lock boxes, advertising for the property, photography. Mm-hmm. There's just a lot of little things that add up that go into it. So you want to keep that in mind.
Yep.
You want to add something else to like close that off?
I said yep. Yep.
Another misconception of real estate is everything is so HGTV, everything's luxurious. And when you watch Selling Sunset, you know, they're in their office, people are coming to do their nails and touch up their makeup. That is not how it is.
It's like with any other successful TV show or any reality show that you see, real estate agents just happen to be the focal point of that. And it's not all just brunch and golf. Yes, those could be things that you do to tie in with your business, but there are a whole lot of more difficult late hours, phone calls, and a whole bunch of paperwork that goes into it. So if you're wanting to get into real estate because you saw Selling Sunset and you're like, that looks really fun.
Just remember the personalities that you have to deal with. There's so many personalities.
Right.
So you're juggling this on a daily. You're juggling, you know, the offers, negotiating home inspections, so much.
Yeah, a lot of behind the scenes that you don't see on the television shows.
Yes.
All right guys, so if you're interested in a career in real estate or you just have any other questions about things we talked about or maybe something we missed, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're always happy to talk with new agents and help with any sort of mentorship and helping you get started. Or if there's something maybe that we just completely forgot to go over or other agents that are watching this that thought, hey, they should have talked about this. Please leave us a comment below because we'd love to have some other ideas for some future videos and helping people get started in real estate. And we'll talk to you guys in the next video. See ya.
Bye.
Yep.